Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. Today we are here with your lecture 14 and in this your live session. Are you able to hear me? Please type in the chat window if you are able to hear me and see the screen. Okay guys, I am waiting for you to join and we shall start the session then. Okay, so welcome Shubham, welcome Sonali. Okay, Mayank is here, Prabhat, Asha, Mohit. Okay, so many of you have joined. Let me welcome you all to EduTap, and today we are going to cover your another very important scheme through MCQs in this particular live session. See, this is a very important part of your ESI section as well as general awareness. So we have seen off late the pattern of the exam is that there are paragraph based questions. You are given with the paragraph and based on those on that paragraph there are questions. You have to solve those questions. So today we are here to discuss such a scheme. Already we have covered 13 schemes through these weekly sessions, and today is another session in which we are going to cover very important scheme again. Okay, and let me tell you that this is important. This particular live session in which we are covering the schemes is important for your RBI Gr B, NABARD Gr A and SEBI Gr A. All three examinations have this very important part, and we are preparing this for the exams of 2019. Okay, so let me tell you before proceeding to our questions that what is our result. You can see that in 2017 RBI Gr B 27 of our students were selected. NABARD Gr A 11 students were selected. Then in 2018 72 selections were there from EduTapians, and NABARD Gr A 26 selections when there were only 46 seats. And the SEBI Gr A result for 2018 has also been announced. Here 41 students have been selected from EduTap from 84 seats, and IBPS A4 result is also out. We are yet to announce that, and here also we are going to have a brilliant result. So you can see about our individual courses. Let me tell you that you can choose from any of these courses as per your requirement. We have different courses, and also not only individual courses but also we are offering like RBI, NABARD, SEBI. So if you are preparing for all the three examinations, you need to go for this combo course wherein you will be able to avail the discount as well. Then we have RBI NABARD combo, SEBI RBI and NABARD SEBI combo as well. Okay, so here is the good news for you guys. This is a new course of QRE, Quantitative, Reasoning and English. So this is going to be important for all the banking examinations. So here are the list of the important topics you can see here. Our schemes would be based through this only. And let me tell you, see, this is lecture 14. So in the last lecture we covered the Spark scheme, and lecture 12, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12 are mentioned here. You can just see that all these schemes we have covered earlier. 13 schemes have been covered. So shall we start with your scheme then? Okay. So are you guys ready? Let me know, please mention below here. Okay, so I am waiting for your replies. Okay, so here you can see your paragraph says only when the youth entering the let us now start. Okay, so here is the paragraph. I am reading this for you and then we'll move on to the questions. Okay, so you guys seem ready. Okay. Great, great, great. Mohit, okay, fine. Mayank, Sonali, everyone is ready? Okay, fine. So, only when the youth entering the employable age acquire skill sets that are required by the growing economy would the country be able to reap the benefits of the demographic dividend. Therefore, enhancing employability of the students in the higher educational institutions is a high priority of the Government of India. So the UGC quality mandate has set a target of ensuring that at least half of the students passing out of the higher education system should find suitable employment on the completion of their degree programs by the year 2022. Okay. See, okay, so you guys have started pouring in the answers also. Okay, first let us read the paragraph, then we'll move on to the questions. So, following on this vision, government has launched a scheme to align the education curriculum with the needs of industry and service sectors and promote on-the-job exposure to all the students in skill sets of their choice and aptitude. So that was all about your paragraph. Let us see what your question is, which is related to this particular paragraph. Okay. So which of the following scheme is being talked about in the above passage? I can see here Anuja says Shreyas. Anuja, okay, fine. Abhishek says option B. Vasudha also says option B. Kritika says option B. Asha says option B. Okay. So I can see many of you are going with option B, that is Shreyas. So you think that answer to this particular question, this paragraph is pertaining to the Shreyas scheme. Okay. And yes, you guys are right. Your answer is Shreyas scheme. So great. Mohit also says option B. So Shreyas is the scheme which has recently been launched to promote an on-the-job exposure. Let us see about this Shreyas scheme. In February 2019, recently the scheme has been launched, and government has launched the scheme Shreyas, called as Scheme for Higher Education Youth in Apprenticeship and Skills. So basically it is going to provide industry apprenticeship opportunities, and not only the on-the-job work exposure, but also the earning opportunities would be provided. So learning as well as the earning opportunities are going to be provided to the students through the stipend also. So great. Deepika says you are guys seems to know this answer well. Okay, so now let us move to your question 2. You know about this Shreyas scheme now anyways. Okay, so your question 2 is, okay, the above mentioned scheme targets the graduates passing out in which of the following year? See, though the year mentioned is here in you can see in the paragraph that suitable employment by the year 2022, but the question is asking the graduates which have passed, which are now passed out, they are going to be targeted. So the year you have to identify. Is it 2019, 2018, 2016, 17, or the graduates who have passed out from all the above years, that is starting right from 2016 up till 2019, would be targeted under this scheme. Okay. So Bhave says 2019, Asha says option B. Okay. So I can see the mixed replies that some of you are going with 2019, some of you are going with 2018. But many of you, most of you are saying 2019. Okay, so now the answers have started coming in. Most of you are going with 2019. Okay, Subha says option A. Mohit Sinha option A. Sonali says option A, that is year 2019. Saurabh H says 2019. Deepika says 2019. So Apex Banker also says 2019. So let us see if you guys are correct. I have seen only 1 or 2 of you have said it is 2018. Okay, Vaibhav has also said that 2019. So yes, your answer is correct. Those who are saying 2018, let me tell you no, because the scheme has been announced in February 2019. So the first year for the graduates who have passed out in the 2019 would be started, and up till 2022 the target year has been set. So okay, well done, you guys knew this answer well. Now let us move to your question 3 then. Okay, so you can read here then that first of all that in April 2019 the graduates who are exiting or passing out would be given this opportunity, particularly for the degree courses, and this is important. So you can see here primarily non-technical degree courses. So employable skills to be introduced to the students, and so that there is a linkage between the education system and your industries and employment. So there is this eligibility criteria which has been given, and as per your eligibility the scheme, then you would be matched with your apprenticeship avenue. This is very important. So that was it about this. April 2019 is the passing out starting year for the students, and through NAPS, National Apprenticeship Promotional Scheme. Now this scheme has also been covered, I believe, earlier. So this is important, and this you guys must know. So let us move to your question 3 then. See, Asha has asked me industry apprenticeship means. So basically industry specific training is the industry apprenticeship, Asha. And now you try to solve this question 3. The scheme which is being mentioned in the above passage comprises of initiatives of which of the following ministries? So is it MHRD? You have to identify the ministries. MHRD, that is Ministry of Human Resource Development, Ministry of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship, Ministry of Labor Employment. Then option D says both A and B. I am waiting for you guys. Tell me, or is it option E? That means all 3 ministries are going to be here. Okay. So all, most of you are saying all. Dhanu says option D. Okay, so Dhanu thinks that it is MHRD and MSDE. Okay, let me know what else is on your mind. Krutika says option E. Okay, Vaibhav says option E. Vanika says option E. Saurabh goes with option E. Abhishek Diman, all. Saurabh, option E, nice. Ashi says option D. So I can see that you guys are confused between option D and option E. Ashi again says option D. Saurabh again says option E. Okay, Subha says option D. So I can see that you guys are confused between option D and E. That means you are thinking that MHRD and MSDE are there, but you are not sure if Ministry of Labor and Employment is there or not. Okay, Surya says option E. Ojasvi says option B, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Okay. See, Ojasvi, the answer is not option B, and Ashi answer is not option D. So our answer is option E. All of the above. So that means right, Mohit, well done. So Ministry of Human Resource Development, Ministry of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Ministry of Labor and Employment. All these 3 ministries are together going to bring their initiatives in this one program which is called as Shreyas. This Shreyas was, as we have discussed, it was launched in February by MHRD. So minister was from HRD who released it, but all 3 ministry initiatives are going to be here. Vipin is saying option B. No, Vipin, answer is not option B. Okay, so it has to be option E. I'll consider it as option E. Okay, this is the bold one is option E. Okay, fine. I'm sorry about this, that it is mentioned B here, but the bold one, all of the above is here. Okay. So shall we move further? See here the ministries which are here. You can see 3 ministries I've already mentioned, and 2 important things, very important things: National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme and National Career Service. So NAPS is actually under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and National Career Service is under the Ministry of Labor and Employment. Okay. Yes, Kritika, you are right. It was launched by HRD minister, but initiative of all the 3 ministers. Let me tell you that this is also important. You have to know that NCS is running under which ministry and NAPS is under which ministry. So these 3 initiatives, 3 ministries with their initiatives, particularly through NAPS and NCS. So these 2 portals are also going to play a very important role. Fine. So your question 4 is, by the year 2022, how many students are proposed to be trained under the scheme which is mentioned in the above passage? So this is the turn for you guys to answer this question. Year 2022 was already there in the paragraph C. So this is a typical question. If you have read the scheme, you have gone through it, it would be easy for you to give this answer, but guesswork would become a bit difficult here. Okay, so I am waiting for you guys to answer. Okay, Anuja says 50 lakh, nice. Benny Madhav says option C. Ajay option C. Abhishek option C. Mohit Sinha says option C. Okay, 50 lakh. Santosh Ojasvi says option C. So most of you are going with option C, that is 50 lakh. Deepika says option C. Great, great, nice. Bhubesh says that he is skipping this question. Okay, so anyways you will get to know the answer now, Bhubesh, that's okay. Surya says option D, 85 lakh. Rachit Agarwal says 25 lakh. Krutika says skip. Okay, so I can see that many of you are going with option C. Some of you are confused with 85 lakhs and some of you do not know this answer. That's okay, fine. So let me tell you, the answer to this question is option C, 50 lakh. Bhave, you are right. So option C, 50 lakh. So that means by the year 2022, as we have seen, starting from the graduates of the year 2019, this program is starting. Apprenticeship would be matched as per your eligibility. There would be a given timeline. You can register yourself to that portal, and according to your qualification and whatever education you have, you will be matched with the apprenticeship program, and through that you would be given different trainings for the employment. And starting from 2019 up till 2022, 50 lakh students are to be trained through this program. So this is a very important program for your employment generation. Okay, so okay, now, okay, Himanshu is welcoming me. Thank you, Himanshu. So question 5 is here. Read the paragraph again if you want to, because a link between the questions and paragraph has to be here. Okay. So which of the following is not an objective of the above mentioned scheme? Now this is important. Not is the keyword here, because you cannot miss it, that probably you can think which of the following is the objective. So not, you have to think. Now let us see which is, let us try to find which is not the objective of this scheme. To improve the employability of the students, to provide skills which are in demand, to earn while you learn system right through primary education, to help the business and industry in securing good quality manpower, and the final is to link students community with employment facilitating efforts of the government. So okay, I am waiting for answers from you guys. So you think that, okay, Benny says option D, helping business and industries is not the objective. Okay, Surya says option D, Anuja says option E. Okay, Apex Banker says option C. Praveen says option C. Manideep says option C. Now Abhubesh knows this answer. It seems option C he has written. Shobhit goes with option C. Okay, so I can see many of you answering option C, but 2 or 3 of you have also said option D, and some of you went with option E also. So let me tell you, okay, Rachit is saying option E. Great, great, great. Fine. So yes, option C is the answer. Let me tell you, you have seen the paragraph. It is related to your industry, particular training, services sector, industry sector is being targeted here. So option C is not the objective, because it says to establish earn while you learn system right through primary education. So this you could eliminate, because higher education is the word explicitly mentioned here first of all in your paragraph, and secondly industry specific training cannot be given through the primary education also. So industry services sector, on the job exposure. So this is the answer here. Now you could mark it wrong if you skipped this particular primary education thing, because although it is the objective, but secondary and not primary. Yes, Dhanu, you are right. And Bhave says option B. No, Bhave, it's not. Pari says I am late. That's okay, Pari, that's okay. We have, you can, later on you'll be able to avail the recorded video on our channel, EduTap. You can just go there and see the video. Then you'll be able to see all the questions we have covered. Okay, let me know. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I think there was some connection error. Now, can you guys hear me? Please let me know. Okay, I am waiting for your reply, guys, so that we can proceed further. Type in the chat window. Okay, fine. It seems you are able to hear me. Fine, fine, great, great. So here are the objectives. Improve employability of the students. Yes, this is one of the most important objectives. Great, great. See, so forge, focus on the objectives here, guys. Okay, fine. Streaming issue, I'm sorry about that, Manideep. Now I think you are able to hear me. Fine. So first was improving employability, then forging a close functional link between education and industry. This is important. Then providing skills which are in demand. This is again important, because skills are in the skills which are in demand, they are fast changing. And establishing earn while you learn is very important. Stipend we had covered in our previous question. So higher education is important, then helping, not only it is the scheme is for the students, but also you have to keep in mind that the employable candidates are also required by the industry. You have seen that there are various surveys coming which says that industry is ready to hire, but they say that the students are not employable, they do not possess the skills. So that is going to be helpful here, helping business and industries in securing good quality manpower. And finally, link the student community with the employment facilitating efforts of the government. So students, government and industry, three stakeholders are being tackled through this particular scheme. Okay, so now here is your question 6, and let me tell you, this is your last question. I want all of you to participate here. I can see that you have known the answers well. Now try this last question. This is important. Okay, so which of the following is responsible for financing the scheme being mentioned above? So okay, see, as I told you that these questions are easy. There's just one scheme. If you have gone through it, you will be able to crack 5 to 6 questions. Now in this video we have seen 6 questions in this particular session. Usually there are 6, 7. We try to make the questions as per most questions which can be made from this particular paragraph. So I have many of you. Okay, fine, great. So the answers are here with me. Mohit says option D, Shobhit says option A, Vipin option B. Okay, and option A, Dhanu Patil says HRD. Okay, so this question I think was not that easy for you guys. I can see many mixed replies. Many of you have gone with option D, Ministry of Finance. Some of you are saying option A, some of you are saying option B. There is no particular mandate to one option. Okay, still you are saying option C. C, D, A, B, all the options I can see here. Okay, so let me tell you, Manideep, it is not MHRD. Ayush says option D, Ministry of Finance. Mohit says D or E. Either it is Ministry of Finance or none of the above. Okay, so let me tell you that those of you who went with option B were right. Actually the answer is National Skill Development Corporation. Fine, so this is your answer, and I will tell you how. See, there are some important stakeholders in this particular Shreyas scheme, and you have to know that. So institutions, sector skill councils and NSDC are the important ones. So institutions, that means the higher education institutions are also important here. Their role in this scheme is to explain the scheme along with various options to the students. So that means the students who are studying in that particular education institute, they would be told about this scheme, students of the final year, and that year starting is 2019. Fine. Then sector skill councils, let me tell you that these SSCs are set up by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. More than 30 SSCs are being run currently under them, and they have their role in this particular scheme is to identify industries for apprenticeship and also conduct the assessment which will be lead to certification. Now let me tell you that though they will be given certification, the effort is not to give certification, but rather is through certification take them to employment. That's okay, Ayush. One question is wrong, that is fine, but you know the answer now. Now third comes the third important stakeholder is National Skill Development Corporation. This role is very important because not only the monitoring of the program and the progress of the apprentices, that means who are undergoing the training, is important. So financing the program is done by NSDC. So see, there is one doubt. Pari says that maybe it is implemented by NSDC. Let me tell you that it is not about the implementation. Financing is the monitoring is very important here. Progress is important, and the nodal agency for this is NSDC. So financing is also coming to this particular Shreyas scheme through NSDC. So now you know this, and we are done with your questions. Okay, I guess you guys are done with this particular Shreyas scheme, the recent launched scheme, and I would recommend you guys to see the earlier videos also. We have now covered 14 schemes important for you guys. So if you go through these schemes, you will be covering a very important part of your syllabus, and I hope you guys like it and you learn a lot from this. So that is it. We will be meeting next week with a different scheme. Till that time, I wish you all a very happy learning. In case you guys have any query, you can just drop us a mail at hello@edutab.co.in. Our mobile number is mentioned here. We would be happy to help you if you call us or even WhatsApp us at this number 8146207241, and our website is anyways here, www.edutab.co.in. So thank you guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being with me, thank you for listening. I wish you all a very happy learning from our team EduTab, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel EduTab. So thank you guys.